On that night, the world was unusually quiet. Cities slowly dimmed their noise, and the stars appeared clearly in the sky. But above that calm, something greater was unfolding. At the edges of the celestial empire, the forgotten gate began to move, not slowly as before, but with a power unseen for ages. A faint light gathered around it. Then the light grew stronger, stronger still, until the gate shone like a new sun. Inside the celestial council hall, the guardians stood in silence. This was no ordinary event. The awakening of that gate meant something extraordinary was happening in the human world. Meanwhile, on earth, the silent guardian stood on a quiet street, looking toward the sky, as if waiting for something. And suddenly, a light appeared in the sky. It was not lightning, nor a falling star. It was a doorway of light, a doorway slowly opening. People in the city lifted their heads. Some thought it was a strange phenomenon. Some took pictures with their phones. But no one understood what was happening, because what they were seeing was not merely light, but a reflection of another realm, a world of glowing towers and celestial rivers. For a brief moment, the veil between worlds grew thinner, and some humans saw a glimpse of the city of light, but they did not know what it was. But the silent guardian knew. The gate did not open by accident, but in response to something deeper. A rare light had begun to appear in the human world, a light that cannot be manufactured, a light born only when human hearts choose goodness. And in the heavens, the entire empire was watching, for the opening of that gate was not the end, but the beginning of something far greater. And in that moment, all the golden gates began to glow once more, as if heaven itself had awakened. After the heavens opened for a brief moment, the world was no longer the same. Humans did not understand what they had seen, but something inside them had changed. Some felt fear, and some felt something they had not felt in a long time: hope. But in the heavens, the guardians knew the truth. The opening of the gate was not merely a vision. It was the beginning of a trial not for a single person, but for all humanity. Inside the celestial council hall, the golden gates began to glow, one after another. Each gate sent its light toward earth, a light not seen by everyone, but those who felt it faced a single question: who are you truly? Not as the world sees you, but as you know yourself in your heart. On earth, the silent guardian watched humanity. The city was still full of noise, but within that noise, small moments of light began to appear. A person helping a stranger, a child sharing their food, a human forgiving someone who hurt them. They were small moments, but the heavens saw them clearly. With every moment of light, the gates grew brighter, but not everything was light. In other places around the world, darkness was still strong. Anger, fear, and selfishness. Every human choice sent a ripple to the heavens, either light or shadow. Inside the council hall, the guardians watched the balance. An unseen scale, a scale weighing human hearts, for the fate of the gates no longer depended on a single guardian, but on the entire world. And in that moment, the silent guardian understood something important. The future of the celestial empire is not written in the heavens, but in human hearts. But the true trial had not yet begun. For a single moment was approaching, a moment that would decide the fate of the gates forever.